Hi guys, my name is Gia Walker and I'm a vegan bodybuilder. For those that don't know me, I just answer questions that I get on Instagram that are too long for me to answer in those platforms like Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat. I don't post videos on YouTube on a regular basis, although I'm trying to get better at it. So at least what I'm trying to do is every week just have people ask me their questions, and if it's too long for me to answer direct into that other platform, I'll make it as part of this YouTube video, which I post 6 a.m. Pacific time every Saturday. So let's go ahead and get started. I got these questions from an Instagram story, where you can, that feature where you can ask questions on the stories. So I'm just going to read through these screenshots that I have here, guys. So the first question that I got is from Daniel Joseph Fit. Advice for someone who may want to consider a vegan lifestyle. First off, thanks for considering a vegan lifestyle, friend. The first thing is really embrace the reason why you want to become vegan and take some time to do some deep research into that, whether it's for your health or it's for the animals. Take the time to do your research and be really open-minded about all the content you're going to see. You're going to see your good, you're going to see some hard content to see, and you're going to see some potentially content that's just going to make your gut curl. And I think naturally that'll make you embrace the vegan lifestyle a little bit more. And then also think about when you're turning vegan, if you're doing it for health, just because you're turning vegan doesn't mean you're going to, if your goal is to lose weight, lose weight. Not if you're eating Fritos every day, right? So think about, just like any other diet or any other nutrition, think about the kind of food that you're putting into your body. Is it actually healthy? And then I would also make sure that you do your research in understanding the different kinds of micronutrients that you will get with your vegan lifestyle. One thing that people automatically think about vegans, or a lot of people think about vegans, is that when you turn vegan, you'll have a B12 deficiency. Well, if the animals that are consumed by omnivores and carnivores weren't supplemented with B12, all the omnivore friends that we have would also probably have a B12 deficiency, because B12 is from a particular bacteria. I think a bacteria a certain bacteria found in the soil. I think that's what it is. And animals themselves, meat themselves, don't produce their own B12, so they get supplemented. So just as a vegan, make sure to take your supplement for B12. And be very aware of where you're going to get your protein. There's lots of sources of protein. Sorry if you guys can hear the train. There's lots of sources of protein. As a vegan, look at my old YouTube videos. I have a couple of recipes. Actually, I have a playlist on recipes and food that I'm starting to build up, which talks about how I get my protein. I'll link it down below. But things like beans and broccoli, you can get protein from there, but be mindful as well. Like, beans may have fat, may have carbs, and if you're okay with that, then cool. But other than that, really take the time to do research as to why you want to become vegan. And I would say, the other thing that I would say is, if you have an app like Chronometer, which I use to track my micronutrients and my macronutrients, it's kind of just fun to see all of the vitamins and minerals that you get as a vegan that you didn't get, or at least I didn't get, as an omnivore. So Chronometer does track micronutrients, so you get to see how much more fiber you eat. That's just fun to see. Okay, hope that helped. Friend, put your comments down below if you have any more questions, if I didn't answer a particular thought that you had, or a curiosity that you had. When I said friend, I meant to you, Daniel. Or any other friend out there. Okay, next question is Eb_Ross. What's your favorite dessert? I love chocolate, and I love nuts, cashews, almonds, Marcona almonds. So in New York, they have this cart called Nuts for Nuts, and I used to love it so much. But the thing is, it's made with honey, so it's not vegan, right? So the other thing that I do is I'll buy nuts, I'll buy cashews, and I'll go home and I'll put some sugar in a pan, put like half a teaspoon of water in it, stir it, make it into a simple syrup, and just when it starts to get hard, throw the nuts in there and make it into candied cashews. It's kind of devilish for me though, because like once you pop, you just can't stop. The next question, hands are full. If you couldn't work out, what would you fill your free time with? What? Why would I be able to work out? That's easy. I'd be cooking and I'd be grocery shopping. Yeah, because I love cooking and I don't like regular shopping, but I love me some grocery shopping. Jenny Fit Mama. Are carbs necessary to help build muscle or to get gains? In my opinion, yes. There are conflicting studies out there. I don't want to get too scientific with this question, but when you consume sugars, your insulin can spike and assist in your protein synthesis and build your muscle. The other thing is, just in a very high level, think about the three major macronutrients, right? There's actually 4 because water is one of them. But protein for muscle building, fats for long-term energy, as well as fat-soluble vitamins to help with fat-soluble vitamins, absorption of them, and carbs, which are energy. You know, there's different kinds of carbs, all that stuff, right? But in order to build muscle, friend, you have to actually lift heavier stuff or lift more total weight progressively over time, right? In order for you to safely do that, you need to have energy. And the kind of energy that you need to have sometimes is kind of those shorter bursts of energy where fat may not provide you that level of energy in a short period of time, right? It's the reason why marathon runners carb load a couple of days or the day before they do a marathon. It's the reason why, part of the reason why bodybuilders carb load, at least I do, before a show. One, to have energy, but also to fill up my muscles. So yes, I would say that you need carbs in order to build muscle. Now, from experience, what I'll say is, as I go closer to a bodybuilding show, the last thing that I start to cut out are my carbs, and I get more and more tired. And when I wasn't vegan, my weights would go down significantly, but when I was vegan, I actually, for the most part, stayed pretty strong. But I couldn't lift heavier progressively over time. I kind of just started to stay at a plateau. I couldn't add additional muscle as my carbs declined. Hope that answers your question. Juva_Taurus. It's you? Wonderfully? It's me. Wonderfully. Corey_veggie_cat. Hey again, friend. Is there something that has protein like tuna and no carbs? If you consume gluten, look at my food playlist. The like protein. I'm having a hard time talking. The protein pretzel that I made is pretty much as low carb as you can get. There are tons of food out there with good amount of protein, but they do come with fats. Like a good one that has a little bit of fat, or depending on the kind you have, and a little bit of carbs, but has good amount of protein, is tofu. So if you, for whatever reason, can't eat gluten but can eat tofu or soy, or maybe you can eat a gluten-free tofu, that's another option for you too. Next question. Lori, I know this is you, but I don't know how to pronounce your Instagram name, so let me know if I've got it wrong. Low Bowen Powers, what is your occupation? Since I graduated in 2005, I've been in the software as a service industry, SaaS. I'm the Silicon Valley tech nerd. I'm not a developer, but I'm more so in the lines of a project manager, a service lead, a program product owner, that kind of thing. So Silicon Valley, tech girl, nerdaballs, right here. Ivan the veganress. Ivan the veganress. I'm butchering these names. What is your ethnic origin and a background? I'm Filipino. So the last question is from Patrick_Jaw_Lee. Most people say they do it for themselves or promote healthier lifestyle when asked, what drives you? Is it self-satisfaction? What drives you? What drives me is wanting to be a better version of myself every day, or at least that's what I try to focus on. I do firmly believe that I have a bigger purpose on this earth than just to build muscle and to make myself feel better or stronger or prettier or whatever makes me feel good, right? But rather, I feel like my purpose on this earth is to impact the next person in a positive way, such that if they're having a bad day, maybe I can make them smile. Or that if somebody is having a rough time, maybe I can give them a glimmer of hope. I don't think I'm the solution to many problems, but I think the reason I think that way, Patrick, is because when I was younger, I had my rough patches like everybody does, and it would be nice if more people would reach out and try to make the next person's day a little bit better. So when it comes to health and fitness, what drives me specifically for that is I thoroughly enjoy being able to share my experiences with somebody and have them get joy out of implementing it on their side and feeling positive about what they've accomplished, or just knowing that they're strong or capable, or realizing that they're capable of doing something that they didn't think they could do in the past. Like, how cool is it that somebody says, like, oh my gosh, today I just did 10 push-ups. 1 year ago, I couldn't do 1. That's kind of cool, right? And I don't think that I'm the reason for that 10 push-ups. They motivated themselves, but if there was a part that I could play to encourage them, I'll do it. I hope that answers your question. Let me make sure that I got through all of the questions. Yeah. That's it, guys. So thanks so much for all of your questions. If there's something else that you want me to answer, just put it in the comments below. I'm happy to take a look at it and give you additional answers. I'll post again in Instagram stories for you guys to send me more questions, and then I'll repost another video next Saturday. If you guys keep asking questions, I'll keep doing this series. This is episode number 2 of the series. Ooh, long running. Okay, guys, hubby is home now. I'm gonna spend time with hubby. Bye, guys. Oh, and if this is the kind of stuff that is helpful for you, do give this video a thumbs up, likes up, ding ding, up, because that'll help communicate to me that this is that kind of stuff that actually works for you guys. I only ever want to put content out there that helps you guys out. And if you want to see more content from this mug, hit the subscribe button. There's a notification somewhere. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know where it is, but you can hit it. All right, guys. Have a good day. See ya.